Good evening, ladies and gents. This is Nerds the Human, and welcome back to our Britannia Rebels campaign. And you join us here outside Glasgow. Well, kind of inside Glasgow, although our units do seem to have disappeared. Yes, we are going to have to defend a big siege here. I'm pretty certain we are going to be fine, although there is a bit of siege equipment and quite a lot of cav to prevent the little charges we did last time. Nonetheless, I'm pretty certain we can win that one. Less so this one up here with the Norse. Nonetheless, today is a day when we need to push back. Last time there were massive sieges around our empire and we really didn't manage to make the push forward that we wanted. We do have troops moving on towards Newcastle, but for now it is Glasgow we need to defend. However, when that is done, when we held our ground, down south is where the true excitement is. Our full stacks heading into Gloucester. England will be smashed and destroyed, but most importantly of all, oh yes, King Richard returning from the Crusades, one turn from surrender over in Northampton. We have a lot to do here today, ladies and gents. It's going to be a big one, but first of all, with the music having suddenly died down, time to head into Glasgow. In we go then. We're going to do the immediate poke of the old catapult here just to see what we can do, but to be frank, they're a little bit too close this time. Last time we had the advantage of them being much further back than this. They have broken, which is not ideal. They have a lot of cav to chase it down if they want to, but I don't think they're going to bother. So this might actually do some good because it's going to pull them all towards the towers. That's fine by me. If they want to get themselves shot, they are most welcome. Probably worth losing 10 or so horses in that particular affair there. Oh, lovely. Well, with any luck, we'll at least shoot some of them down. Not really sure what we just achieved, but we have at least managed to get this unit to be very foolishly walking this way around this little farmstead here, so they seem to be slowly teetering away. 1% to 4%. Yeah, I'd say that was pretty successful, wouldn't you? Nonetheless, I think the catapult's going to start again, and there's not a lot we can really do to stop it. No. Interestingly, they are going for this little patch of wall here. I forgot just how poor these catapults are against this kind of stone wall, so they're probably only going to be able to make one breach. The ballista isn't going to do much to help, so I can just stretch out my pikes around here, and they're slightly bigger than normal U, but either way they should still do a fairly competent job. So we'll see how this goes, because they've still got some siege equipment they can use, but I would feel quite confident if they want to come through one hole in the wall with a load of pikemen in the way. Steels and valiant hearts must be our walls. That and massively cocking long pikes sticking out of the hole. Yeah, that also works quite well, I think. So we're going to slow this down for a moment here. I assume they're going to start coming in. They're not actually. They still have ammo left, so they're going to spend a little bit longer giving us the old smasheroo. Okay, that's fine. We'll just get these guys set up here. They might actually have a decent shot at us if they wanted to, but it doesn't seem like it at the moment. They are going for the gatehouse now. I don't think they have enough to do anything, to be honest. Even at this direct an angle, they are catastrophically poor at hitting this darned gate. Yeah, they're not making more than one break here, I don't imagine. We are in a good position, and I think they have indeed just run out of ammo. So with that, what are they doing? The ballista's making a move. That's not going to do much else either. I mean, they could break down this door, but not much more than that. They are piling in, ladies and gentlemen. They are piling in, but it's many, many horses and many, many pikes, which hopefully very much works in my favour. This is not really the way they want to be doing this, but it is the way that apparently they are. So pokey pokey, and hopefully we will hold out good and true. We got the first break, which is marvellous news, and I think honestly a bit of fire into the pack isn't the worst thing in the world. These guys have used up their arrows, which is a bit of a shame because, well, to be honest, a few units were just getting themselves shot periodically, so that's unsurprising. But even so, I would rather they are shooting into this pack right now. But we've got the fire coming in, which is nice to see. These pikes are going down quicker than I anticipated. Let's get the peasants in here as well. Pile them in, my laddies. Pile them in. No use of the tower by the looks of it, which means these guys can just get down here and add themselves into the fight. Their sheer amount of cav is a lot of push power. And unfortunately, these aren't only basic pikemen, and we don't have the pike fix on. So, yes, poor advertising from Tenacious the Human right here. Well, in some ways, good advertising for the pike fix, but I'm not really showing off how it works. I'm showing off how the original pikes don't work, but hey ho, we're currently mostly fighting in swords, which is not really what you want to be doing in this situation. So let's just get as many of us as possible into the fray. Oh, by St. George! That should be good news. Probably should actually, but who bloody well knows at this point. There's a couple breaks. Panic and more panic. I don't know. I'm just going to send in my cav as well because there's a mass break going on now and we might just hit these guys as well. Oh yeah, we've got them. We have got them. They're melting like the proverbial Swiss cheese. All pikemen, guard the entrances, that kind of thing. I don't really care. The rest of the infantry, yeah, we'll get some of your rabble out of here. Charge them down, charge them down. Let's get the cav as far forward as possible. We don't really want them to return. If we keep close enough to them, they will keep breaking. This is what we want to see. Those border horse are here. Okay. Just going to be careful here. We don't want too many of them to get back together. There's one unit that's only wavering. So let's just hope and pray. Okay. Cavalry, come back over here. There's one unit who needs to go down. One unit needs to go down. Yeah, we've got the odd guys reforming, which is not ideal. But you know what? We've done a huge amount of damage so far. Some of their horses are now fighting again, but hopefully they'll break fairly easily on this occasion. Yeah, it looks like we are knocking them out. We've taken some heavy damage to our border horse, though. Not really what I want to see. Right, everyone get back in the city. We haven't broken them quickly enough, and they have reinforcements coming. In we go. And they've broken at this point. Obviously, they have. Okay, this is all right. I'm just going to get what cavalry I do have, actually, over to mop up this or that. These guys are just going to have to fight, apparently, because those horses are refusing to run away. Or run away to a sufficient extent, anyway. You guys back in the city. Horses, ahoy! And I think we just need to get ourselves back in defensive position and wait for them to throw themselves to their death once more. There are a few Highlanders meeting us here at the breach, but I think we're going to be okay with all of that. These rabble, to be honest, my good rabble sir, you can probably stay up here. We need someone to stay at the particular ladder breach here. They are trying to come through the gate. Apparently we left it open. Well, that wasn't very clever, was it? This does seem to be a repeated problem on this particular game here. I don't recall this normally happening on Medieval 2 quite as much, but we seem to be leaving the gate open rather more than is normal, I think. Nonetheless, we can go and grab our lads. Come on, back over here. In fact, you guys block the gate. That would be a nice idea, wouldn't it? That would be a nice idea indeed. So, we've got ourselves pikes back at the entrance. Good. And we'll just get our General Peasant over here in the centre. Lovely news. You can also block that up, Mr. Peasants. And I think we'll just watch them come back and forth and wither themselves to their own death. These horses are standing here at the gate. I think they're perplexed at the fact... Oh, they're routing. Yeah, they're not very good at routing. There we go. Yes, I think they're perplexed at the fact that A, the gates are open, but B, that it's clearly a trap because the pikes are right there. Oh, it's lovely. Right, we're back in position. This is where we need to be. Cavalry. I'm going to keep on sending them out to poke. It's going to be an awkward end, I think. I think they're coming for their final push at this point. Most of the cavalry seems to have murdered itself, which is good news. And our cavalry is now out at the rear. It's picked off some of their cav. They've run into their death. And yeah, we're going to hit the ballista in behind. That should mean that now, oh yeah, we are now in position to properly mop them up. This is as good as done now. We are at, well, 34% loss. That's quite a lot, but we are now in the position where we can actually finish this as planned. You guys hit that catapult. Make sure he's dealt with. That should be the end of the game right about here. Don't think anyone else is left fighting much longer. Nope. They're gone. I think it's one unit around the walls. Maybe one unit at the very back there. Yeah, just you to take out. And that should be another victory. As long as there isn't any random stragglers. These lads are so panicked. They don't even know how to walk around a ram. So they'll be sliced down as well. Lovely stuff. 327 lost in the end. In the end, that was pretty darn efficient. We'll get these retrained when we have some money again. Don't know when that's going to happen. Probably when we smash Gloucester. Unfortunately, this one is far less likely to end in victory. And by less likely, I mean we will not win. We can try and do some damage. But quite frankly, I think this is as good as done. Since we are a full-on castle here, the one thing we at least can do is get an awful lot of fire from the towers. And whilst the plaza stand can be pretty sensible, we should have enough firepower at the gate here to make this worthwhile. I'm also going to send out the cav just because it's going to cause some chaos, particularly for these siege equipment units here who are about to get themselves a little bit confused. So let's just go and hit this unit here. That will be fun and confusing. Let's pull these guys out before they flee. And let's just pull them across the path of where this thing's trying to go. And we'll continue to make a bit of silliness. Send these round to the Sammy Axeman. We'll hit this lad as well, and that will probably break. And then we've left the gate open, and all sorts of chaos will ensue. We can just try and do whatever damage we can. We'll be back for these guys later. We've just held them at the gate for long enough to get a few more volleys in. If only these guys were a little bit more brave, we could perhaps done a little bit more. But hey-ho, it is what it is. These guys will have to do the best they can to hold this position. Hopefully with the gate shut in a moment. In case you're wondering how effective that little escapade there was, I have killed 12% in this time, and we're still waiting for them to re-engage their siege equipment. Still waiting for us to re-engage the gateway. The port Gloucester seems to be all held up and, well, I mean, it's a little bit confusing, I'm sure, but I suspect they should just run in. No, they're just standing there getting shot. This is a bit like early days of Rome, where you could just stand at the walls and let the AI die, but yes, I've really confused them here. Okay, well, I'm going to try and send my cav out again. They'll break almost instantaneously, of course, but I mean, even these guys haven't tried to do anything. I'm very, very confused about all of that nonsense. Well, can't complain too much. It's hopefully going to make things easier when we eventually take this place back. Perhaps the most staggering thing about this whole particular affair is the fact that this ram is still not burnt down, or this tower. We've been shooting at it for how long? I don't even know, but it's still there, which is interesting. I'm going to hit these Gotland footmen who are far, far, far too strong for me to be taken on with cav, but I'm just going to give them a poke just to, again, cause more confusion. We're going to run through them if we somehow can manage it. Apparently we are. We found some bravery. Or some madness, something along those lines. No, they've truly found madness. They're going to run back through them. You could have survived this thing, man. But there we are. They're going to go down like damn heroes. They're all going through the ladder, or are they all going for the horses? Who knows? Well, they're all going to climb up this one set of ladders, I think, are they? I don't know what they're doing anymore. Quite frankly, if that's the case, I might just send everyone to the plaza. So what seems to be happening right now is they are getting every one of their units up this ladder, it seems, at once, which just means everything is being shot. Somehow these are still not burnt down, because on very hard, it is literally impossible, it seems. But nonetheless, we're doing more damage than I ever could have hoped for. 27% defeated. We obviously won't win, but we're doing something, damn it. I don't know quite what or how, but we are. We're just going to make sure we've got ourselves set up back here. Hopefully with the old tower on, please. That would be ideal. But we'll just see what we can do at the old plaza. The AI is doing weird things, but I'm quite happy about it. This is completely perplexing. I mean, are they about to do something? They look like they were for a moment, but they're just sitting there. Even my archers aren't actually shooting right now. It says they are, but they don't seem to be doing anything. They're wavering, which is kind of hilarious considering the fact that nothing is happening. These guys are pretty steady. That's fine. They're pretty eager down there, but nothing's going on. Something's starting to happen. Someone's learned how to climb a ladder, but they are getting themselves shot. 39% loss at this point. Well, we keep going. So at the point where my archers have run out of missiles, we're at 52% killed and only 6% of ours, which is basically the horses. The The rest of us are just lined up on the plaza, ready to go whenever the moment takes us. There we are. That gets to that tower under as well. Can we get... Is that one also possible? Is that possible? Can we... not sure we can get that other one. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just have to accept what we can. As for all this, still nothing happening. Oh! 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 Things! Things have happened. They still haven't quite gone through, though. Still standing there getting shot. I thought it was too good to be true. Well, I say too good to be true. Let's just keep them dying. Ooh! Ooh, a thing actually happened. One unit started routing and ran off, and then a unit actually attacked the archers, which is slightly terrifying because that means, yes, this is about to collapse. If they just held on for a little bit of time, we could have kept on shooting, but nope. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, well, it's going to come down to the plaza now because the towers are no longer on. So what are we at here? 57% at this stage. Fine, and that was a good 15% of our men that just went down there. Probably a bit more, to be honest. Well, we'll see what we can do on the plaza. Interesting, interesting. We've got ourselves men coming in straggled formations here, which means they're going to start breaking as they arrive. One very vital thing about what has happened over here at the gateway is that most of the units have been damaged. Yes, sure, they've still got 40% remaining, but look, 7. 57, that could be a problem. 7 again, 52, 44. Yeah, you see, look, they're just turning away before they even arrive. Those semi-axemen can be difficult to deal with if we're not careful, but well times charge with other routing units around. Oh, that could work for us. If we are lucky, they are going to charge straight into our spikes. Oh, yes, indeed they are. No, they're not. They're going to charge these guys because I just told them to charge. They're wavering, and let's just get some peasants in there. We want to get the rout on these guys. Well, we've got the opportunity. I want to leave the pikes where they are as much as possible. Get around the sides. They're routing. Oh, that's probably the strongest full unit they've got left. Let's get on top of them while we have the opportunity. You guys back into position. You lads over here as well. Oh, my. Oh, we got the horses coming in. They're actual Huskarls, by the way. They're kind of terrifying. Infantry, get on top of them as much as possible. And if these guys go, yeah, these guys and the axemen, they are in big, big trouble. They are eager, though, which is hardly surprising. They are Huskarls after all. Nonetheless, yeah, this tiny unit here is quite useful that it's got this far because it's keeping both towers active. I can just keep them out of the fight and they can do their job. What do we want to do? You guys, try and get around the side if you can. They want to break these guys before the reinforcements arrive. Dismounted Huskarls. Likewise, pretty scary business, but oh yeah, we can't break on the plaza and their general's gone. Can we actually do this? We might actually be able to do this, ladies and gents. Who knows? There is hope at this point. Dismounted Huskarls coming in against pikes. We've got their Huskarls. Oh, they're going to rout. They are going to rout. Oh, look at it. Look at it. They're melting. Oh my, this was surely impossible, but the impossible is actually possible. That is great commentary if ever there was any, and wow, I am quite staggered at this. I mean, it's mostly stupid AI, but we've managed to certainly utilise some weaknesses in them here. What's still fighting? Why have we not won? I mean, what a stupid question. Why have we not won? But what actually... why haven't we? And at this point, I'm just going to go and seal up the gatehouse, I think, to be honest. We can grab the gate. I don't think they're coming back. We'll just start shooting them down. That's probably the best way of doing it at this point. Get yourselves up here. We'll just start shooting. Lovely stuff. And there we go. That's what we want. Activate all them towers and start shooting them down. Now we've got the Gotland Footmen are the final unit here. Very solid unit of infantry. Massive swords, but also massively shot by all of these lads. So that's fine by me. They're going to charge in, are they? They don't know what they want to do. I think they realise they've made a mistake. They are shaken. They've got no shields to defend themselves against these arrows. So in they come. And well, we'll shoot him down. Honestly, peasants, you do your beautiful, beautiful work. In fact, they're not even peasants, they're just a rabble. Just a rabble of Scottish blokes with daggers against these huge Gotland swords. I mean, that is kind of ridiculous. Maybe we should get the pikemen in to help a little bit with the old stabby manoeuvres here. There we go. Kind of a very slow, painful flanking manoeuvre going on here. Most of them are... they don't know what they're doing. Okay, maybe we'll just tell them to organise behind the Gotland lads, and we'll deal with that one in time. Norse archers shooting at us. I'm quite happy to be in this particular position right now. They can't get back in this city. God knows it took them long enough to get up that ladder. Yeah, we're just back where we were at the start over here. That's excellent. So they have to go through the ladder to get here. And they broke them. They broke them. Oh, lovely. And now the pikes are doing their pokey business. Lovely. Steve is dead. And with this, somehow the ram is burning. Oh, thank Jesus, there is a Lord after all. It is possible. Oh, very hard, very hard. They've got the tower. They finally decided to pick up the cocking tower. They're taking it home. I think they're going home. Honestly, I'd probably just leave if I were you, lads. I'd just go. What are they doing? It's beautiful. Okay, I think the game has very much lost the plot at this point. It's fine. We'll put them out of their misery. How have we won? But we've done it. Oh, this is going to be the most glorious day, ladies and gents. We have two huge battles against England coming up. I didn't think this one was even remotely possible, but it turns out we are geniuses. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, is there a more heroic victory than that? I mean, to some extent there is a bit of cheese going on, but it was not intentional cheese. And is surprise cheese not the greatest of all cheese? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. It's really one of the great questions of our time. Nonetheless, I do think my clever little ploy at the start, which was meant to delay them and just maximise the damage we did, honestly, that did something magical. And with this, a heroic victory of the ages. Where does that leave us on the new turn then? Well, it leaves us with, well, a minus bucket of money, sadly, but with Glasgow fully safe and somehow the great city of unpronounceable, which, I'll be honest, is kind of slightly Ibble? I'm going to go with Ibble, pronounceable. Yeah, we're going to do that because that just looks even worse than it was before, which is beautiful. Yeah, we're going to go for the completely incorrect Ibble there, which is just beautiful. Okay, somehow we've held on to that and defeated the Norse in the greatest victory that has ever existed. And from there, well, itty. Okay, we'll give it a moment before we do this. We'll get our bearings on the campaign map, but this is what we're headed into, by the way. We've got ourselves Michael Palin, of course. Michael Palin, a couple of units of, yeah, the feudal knights who could be troublesome. Catapult could be troublesome, as well as the general. We've got reinforcements of more knights. Honestly, though, the actual infantry I'm not so concerned about. We've got longbowmen for days. Well, we've got 3 and some Welsh hunters. They'll do the job. They will certainly do the job. Elsewhere, well, okay. Okay, last time we did manage to hold out in a lot of places. What we didn't do was deal with the Welsh, who, to be honest, that was always an opportunistic land grab. So let's not worry too much about that. Over here at Dublin. Okay, they don't have a lot over here. I'm a bit unsure about what to do over here because Ireland's costing me a lot of money and I don't feel like it's doing me a lot of good either. So I'm going to grab this. Actually, now while this army is over here, we could... okay, we're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. Could we clear them all out in one go? Probably not, but we'll give that one a try as well. It's going to be glorious. I feel like we've got too many troops in Ireland and we're just not getting enough out of it. They're not a threat to us in the wider world. So, honestly, I don't mind if we lose out there. I'm just going to play high-risk stuff from here on in. I'm going to send the eye from Derry down to Downpatrick, is it? I always forget which one this is. And we'll see if our boats can actually make it there The answer is no. Okay, well, that was an interesting experiment anyway. We have more boat. Ooh, several more boats. Okay, we'll try going this way round. There's far less in this direction. The Norse are quite a time off their old reinforcements right now, so we'll see about all of that. Yes, one more turn for King Edward. Did I say Richard at the beginning? Why was I saying King Richard? Anyway, oh, Richard the Lionheart. Yes, no, it's Edward who is currently in here. Let's not worry about any of that nonsense. The point is he'll be dead at the end turn anyway, so no need to worry about that. Down towards Newcastle. Now, we can actually make it there this turn. I believe we can indeed. So I'm going to send my cav. Go put the town under siege. We'll grab ourselves 55 turns. No. We'll grab ourselves some ladders. And this army are going to join up. What can we get? Alright, we'll just stick with ladders. Ladders will do. Now, that reinforcement can get to us, but nothing more. So I'm just going to smash Newcastle. That army, by the way, oh yes, of course, that was the Dumfries force. Which means we are now free to just swing down, which would have been problematic if we lost unpronounceable. But sadly, we did not. Well, not sadly, beautifully we did not. So. What are we going to do now? We have... this is glorious. Okay, we're going to leave some of those pikemen in the town. But quite frankly, we can... Can we actually put that under siege? I can't see the thing. I think that's green. It looks green, ladies and gents. Well, either way, we're going to send the horses first. So they're going to put it under siege. Beautiful news. And I tell you what, we might just leave these 27 behind in Glasgow for now. Just so we've got someone to do the mopping up job. Just a general. Factionaire, though. Okay, there's always a chance with a Factionaire that you don't do it even with this, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll make it somehow. I'm actually going to get rid of the ram. We just want ladders. They've got nothing to defend. So, ladders it is. Dumfries, and we can head round to Carlisle. Oh, things are starting to come together here. We've held on for long enough. Now we can make counterattacks. Oh, I like that a lot. I like that quite a lot. And once we've got some money, we can retrain over here. We can retrain over here. We can maybe just train over here. How we have any of this stuff, I don't know. Somehow Ely and Skye are still as, giving up on attacking them. This army here is Skapti, doesn't want to do anything. Dumb Gloucester. Yeah, I would probably like to flee, actually. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to leave just a token force of 41 of these trash lads behind. You're going to head over here. Is there a reason this is like that? It is. It's just because he's there. Fine. We're just going to swing down here. We're just going to swing down here and just start smashing things. Because there's no point holding on to what we've got. We might as well go and sack cities as much as possible. Okay. Well, time to head in then. Gloucester. This truly is a glorious day if we can do this. It looks tough, but I believe in this force. This is a solid force, and I think we just got to be ballsy at this point. We've got to go in for the jugular and take him out. Not only do we have ourselves a beautiful winter sunrise, we also have ourselves a glorious hill to sit upon. Oh yes, I like this very, very much. Some Gloucestershire cheese rolling is very much necessary on this day. Maybe we'll get to that at the end. So. They are defending. They're also waiting for reinforcements. So maybe should we just let them get into position? Because I'd rather them come up and attack me if indeed they want to. Indeed, they are moving forward, which is interesting. I wasn't expecting them to do that. Maybe they're just rearranging themselves. They have brought themselves into range of my archers, though, which is nice to see. Nice to see indeed. I'm going to get my cavalry out here and just line up a good old slam on some of these. Arch militia, skirmishers, catapults up the front. There's crossbowmen doing virtually nothing. Probably getting themselves murdered. So, yeah, we'll just see how this goes. Longbowmen are shooting into the heavy bill militia and the feudal knights, who are probably the most delicious targets there. No shields on them. And we're just going to charge into these skirmishes with our lovely, lovely mailed knights. So apparently this unit, they're they must have rearranged themselves. That wasn't really the best charge in the world. These guys are running away, and we don't seem to have landed a very good hit at all. Pull out of there, lads, before you decide to flee. Probably for the bet these guys have routed. Okay, so Cav are a bit underwhelming, suffice to say. We might well pull a unit into some stupid thing like, I don't know, coming forward into our spearmen, which is what's about to happen to these chaps as they catch up with these lads. Let's just get all archers off skirmish, please. No, they're giving up at this point. Okay, that's fine. They're getting shot by the Welsh raiders at this point, I think. So, okay, interesting. Our cavalry's morale is not going to hold against this many men, although they did withdraw, so maybe I shouldn't charge skirmisher units who are going to pull out like that. So to some extent the AI at least has a sensible unit at the front, although on this occasion it looks like they want them to die. They're not going to turn around in time. No, they're not. They're going to get themselves slaughtered on this occasion. And this unit hasn't routed yet. Alright, in we come. In we come down the hill, and we've still not exactly done great there, but oh well, we'll stand in for a moment. We're pulling those archers into a battle. Welsh hunters are going to be shooting them down. These arch militia have actually stopped, so we'll actually get a charge into them, which is lovely. Okay, well, a bit of skirmishing, largely going okay. But the main thing, of course, is that these archers are doing a lot of damage to the background. 20%, wow. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ow, that was a big pile of my archers there. Okay. What do we do about those lads? We're going to have to start shooting them. Okay. Right, catapults, you need to get shot. You need to get shot. Let's move these guys forward. And I'm not going to move the whole force, but I'm going to move my spearmen into the flanking position. Just to flanking to my longbowmen, obviously, just to make sure we are keeping ourselves as safe as we can. That has really confused them. Probably for the best. Yeah, let's just start doing that. We have these guys over here. We'll just slam into those chaps because why ever not? Who knows what's going on in this battle? It's a very strange one. Okay, charging in from the side at the very least. We'll manage to hit them. We're not going to pull out because why would we listen to instructions? No, they just about managed to do it. No, they've routed. Ignore everything I just said. The one advantage of sending the cavalry in, though, as much as they're not doing a great job, is the fact that they are largely disrupting the catapults when we get close enough. So we just need to bear that one in mind. But yeah, I would really like to start shooting all of these down before they annihilate my beautiful longbows, which are essentially my main advantage because the English don't seem to be fielding them very much right now. And yeah, you guys might have to just stay back and poke occasionally. The odd unit like this archer militia over here we can probably poke, but yeah, the Welsh hunters can just shoot them down. Why not? Welsh skirmishers, if you're going to run towards us, we might as well charge at you. This is an interesting little battle so far. I think we'll be okay. We're doing pretty well so far, but the cavalry are perhaps being used up a little bit more than I would like. On this occasion, though, we've finally done the job we're supposed to. Wavering, just try running through them. Yeah, we've got the break. Mop them up if you can. Don't get too close. It takes forever to turn around, so let's just start doing that right now. These archers can be slammed by these lads. We will rejig ourselves, and the skirmish dance continues. Oh, that's a horrible slam onto our main unit there. That's so horrible. They're my beloved longbows. Come on, be kind. Be kind. They're beautiful lads. Okay, we're going to spread them out a little bit here. I would like to hit these cav actually more than anything else at this point. These guys have run out of ammo. Just get out of there before you get yourselves slaughtered by a big splattery effect. It looks like they're actually moving forward, but they've shot down the general. Oh, lovely. Michael Palin has fallen to his death. Was that Michael? Might be the other guy. Nope, Michael Palin is gone. And our unit of Mailed Knights have indeed fled. Not to worry about them. Okay, they actually charging up the hill at us at this point. I think they might be. Okay, time for us to bring our archers back, I think. They haven't got a lot left in the tank. You guys, go on to tight formation. Bring yourself over to the left hill here. Beautiful work, beautiful work. The other two can just bring themselves over to that flank. Spearmen, you can just guard the flanks. That's very much your job here. You get yourselves up into position. You guys much the same over on this side. Guard that flank. And the cav, well, we'll just see. Are they still charging at us? They are a little bit. Right, we're going to get these cav over up into the hill. And we'll just keep ourselves safe. Nice tight pack formation, please. We've got plenty of spearmen at the front. Not the strong lads. The strongest lads are actually on the flank in the rear, just to try and get around if I get the opportunity to do so. And at this point, we should have done enough damage where we'll break a lot of these guys. We've already killed one general. I was targeting him quite specifically, and these feudal knights. We've mostly been shooting them down. The Bill Militia haven't not been hit as much as I'd first liked, to be honest, but I have decided to choose their cavalry over those lads. So we will see if we made the right choice there. But these spearmen are going to start doing their flanking manoeuvre. Honestly, they have not got enough over on this side, so I'm just going to start getting more men around. Heavy Bill Militia start moving there as well. Oh, those skirmishers can already see what's happening. Oh, look at that! Steve's foot got slightly singed, but he got away with it. Damn it, that's just wonderful. You guys into there, you into here, you into them. Oof! They are working hard to take those lads out, but they're not quite landing the hits. Not quite doing it. Okay, we're going to start charging down this hill as we got the surround on. Oh yeah, they're breaking. So I think that might be Palin's army largely being cut down. That's some spearmen. I don't really want to run too far forwards with this general, but no, he's not going for it. He's not going for it. Pull ourselves back up the hill. So the Welsh lads are... Oh, look, there we are. He wants to do it. He wants to do it. I thought he might. Okay, you go... He fell out. He fell over straight away. Oh, beautiful. Welsh lads are just shooting these guys in the back, I guess. The rocks seem to have completely bamboozled us. Oh, I think they caught us that time. Some good shots by these... No! No! No, not the general! By Jove, that's unfortunate. I mean, they just smashed our Chivalric Knights there. That's really not what I wanted to see. Okay, I think at this point, what do we have, Welsh Spearmen? I think we do need to just start charging down the hill. I'm just going to suggest this because that orange is causing us problems and we just need to start hitting them hard. I don't think they're going to last too long, but we have just lost our general, which could be problematic. So let's just start hitting everyone as much as we can. Let's start sending the general down as well. Starting the general down the hill. Welsh Hunters. Honestly, the rest of you guys... Yeah, my missile troops can just come in as sort of numerical support, I suppose. That will work nicely. You try and run through this gap. We're going to do an Alexander here and try and pull our lads through the gaps. You hit them. Okay. There's a lot. Oh, look at that horrible, horrible blast. That's just disgusting. This onager needs to die a painful, painful death. Right, where's the hit squad on the onager? We need a hit squad. To be honest, they're all dead, but they're all kind of dead. Some feudal knights. There we are. Okay, they're all running. They're all running. Cavalry, get ahead. Hit as much as you can. And whew. Right, that was brutal. That onager was a big player in that battle. A big tactical ploy for them, and it landed some big hits. I mean, on my cav, on my chivalric knights, killing my general. I mean, poor Steve. He should have had a glorious victory here today, but he was killed right at the death. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful death. But nonetheless, he'll be disappointed with it. So we'll just pop our lads on top of these, try and get as many of them as we can. But you know, it's a tough job really to pick off all of these lads at this point. It's going to be a tough job to mop all of these up, but we're going to do the best we can. Damn it, we're getting close to the red line of doom, and I don't think we're going to quite mop them up, but we're going to get an awful lot of them. 26% to 74% of them so far. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Get the cavalry in on those billmen over there. You get on top of those spearmen. Oh, we've got a lot of them. We've got a lot of them here, but few are going to get away. Sadly, we can do our best. We did a pretty good job. Pretty good job of mopping them up at this point. But, you know, some will get away. Sadly, we might still need to take Gloucester, which is not what I wanted to do, but it is the reality. Sadly, most of us are going to be able to mop up someone. They're just random lads running in circles. They're everywhere. There's like one unit being chased down by everyone, which is kind of funny. We'll just spread out and we'll mop them up. What a beautiful victory. They have about 300 left, but glorious victory. It's not enough to take the city, unfortunately, or the castle, as it indeed is, or a castle, because we're in the south of England. There are a spattering of units, which sadly means they can activate a lot of towers, but we have plenty to take it, so next time we'll grab the ladders and we'll head up into Gloucester. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? Okay, so Shaftesbury, you can give us some reinforcements. I don't think... What do we want? Just the peasants can stay behind. Honestly, everything else can come and join us. And you can be some reinforcements. So we'll send you up in this direction. And to be frank, you can just hide in there for now. That'll be nice. So we've got some reinforcements for when we need to deal with the Welsh, which will be pretty much as soon as we take the castle. Yes, we have this on the end turn. That should be an interesting one as well. But we should probably give a little go at Lifford. We've been trying to make a manoeuvre for this for a long time. Actually got the Prince here, along with a bunch of horse boys. He's one of those lads, is he? Interesting. Well, he seems like an utter tit, so hopefully we can kill him. More catapults. He seems to be my nemesis today, and... Oh, not the... Yeah. Oh, we've lost. Oh well, we can do our best, damn it. Well, it's an utterly grim day, probably one where we're going to be dead at the end of it, but what we do have is a massive mountain to stand upon, and weirdly, a little henge here at the top of it as well. This is a particularly glorious henge with this mysterious red line, which was clearly created by aliens of some sort, certainly according to the History Channel. But if we are going to have any chance of winning here today, we're going to need to use this hill because, quite frankly, we don't have very much in terms of... good unit. These Kern lads are pretty atrocious, and we can only hope that sheer numbers will do something for us here. So we can hope, but not a lot more than that. We're going to aim for some peasants over here, my good sirs. Peasants, you just spread yourselves over there. Get those horse boys with the billmen. That's nice to see. Could really use these Ulster swordsmen not being wasted on only horse boys, but that seems to be what is happening. There we go. There's the general. He's been sliced down. I'm not sure we're going to win this, but we're trying. Well, we now see the Moire, which are, of course, the world's most scary villains. They are shaken, which is interesting, but if they want to take us on one at a time, that would be lovely. Nope, you're not going to do it. That's a bit of a shame. We've got ourselves a bit of a charge bonus. I guess we could use it. We probably should, to be honest. We're not, but we might consider. Right, we've got the Moira over here, and this time we are going to use a bit of charge if we get the chance. Are they actually going to do anything? Now, we are exhausted because we've ran up this mountain. They should be as well, though, which hopefully gives us an advantage as we are trying to defend here. Yeah, they're breaking. They are breaking into the Moira because those lads are the only ones I'm afraid of. These ones are broken. These ones are broken. Push them off the battlefield. We might just do it. I mean, if we can mop them up, that's much better. I mean, if we can mop up these two lads. Oh, that is lovely. Please hack them down. But I don't want to fight them in the bloody citadel. I'll never beat them. Okay, well, these ones are at least going to be chopped down with any luck because it does look like that is what's currently happening. Get them. Get the Moire. Whatever they're supposed to be pronounced. Job done so far because they are just fleeing straight out of the battle area, which is a bit unfortunate in the case of that unit. But otherwise, I'm quite happy about this particular circumstance. Okay. At this point, we've killed this army here. It's just these Gallic archers who need to go down. So we'll charge them. And then we've got the reinforcements, which is basically a general and a bunch of horse boys who are about 10 years away. Unfortunately, the reinforcement cav are going to flee, which does make me rather sad. I don't think we can take on the city with all that's going to be left there, but we did a good job, a very good job indeed. Thank you to the beautiful, beautiful mountain. Well, with that then, the island situation looks better than it did, although there's still quite a lot in here, and sadly, quite a few of these lads who I don't think we're going to find very easy to kill. We'll see if we can manage to pull something off, but unfortunately Captain Tomlin over here might be too good for Captain Tom Ass, so we'll have to see how that one goes. I love some of these silly little music tunes you get on this. It does feel rather silly. Okay, well, now's the big one. This, as if the others weren't the big ones already, but this is truly the big one. Oh yes. Oh yes, is King Edward going to sally forth, or is he going to surrender under the great heel of anarchy? My watchtower Kerns, no, but we killed 2 men. That is glorious and a victory as far as I'm concerned. But yes, yet more. I think these peasants are going to get themselves slaughtered. 0 kills. Pathetic. And Athens, sadly, is finally under siege. Are we about to see England make their move? Oh, Scottish on Stirling. I'm not sure I have enough this time. Oh, not again. Leave me alone. Yeah. Actually, we've got Newcastle next turn, but before that, King Edward wants to give us a poke, and he's taken a little bit of attrition, thank Jesus. He's presumably on his side, but we'll see about that, won't we? Champion of England, generous, promising strategist, faction leader, perfect politician. Appreciate excellent attacker, confident defender, bastion of chivalry, knight fighter, great commander, crusader, famous victor, merciless leader, master archer. Oh my, but let's just get rid of such a high authority king and things will be troublesome for England. Not that there's much left of it at this point, but if we win this, we're in a magnificent position. Even if we don't, even if we lose here today, if we can kill King Edward, a king with that much authority gone will presumably leave them weak. We've just taken out one of the lines of the throne over in Gloucester, so oh, this is a big one. This is truly colossal, ladies and gents. Let's head in. Let's see if we can take out King Edward of England. Now, of course, we are actually besieging a fort right now, so we have one of our lovely forts here with the moat surrounding one side. And we don't have time to get anything in position, of course, because they are sallying out, which makes things interesting, although a little bit awkward potentially. The Knights Templar immediately run into position. We're just going to basically try and get ourselves a little U-shape here and see what chaos we can cause. The sooner we can get these longbowmen shooting in, the better. Now, where is... Right, here are my longbowmen. Are they actually in position? I can see a couple of them are. Okay, these 2 are in position. The general himself is back there. We're just going to shoot into the general pack, but the general bodyguard is essentially the one we want to do. Okay, we've got a bit of a skirmish over here. That's fine by me. I wouldn't mind actually that, because we've got ourselves longbows ready to shoot into the back of them. Let's start actually pressing into them straight away. You get into them, my good sirs. You get into them. And we're just going to start pushing them a little bit more. There we go. Smash into them. You guys get yourself around here. As long as I've got my longbowmen fairly safe. My Templars, yeah, fairly safe. Not safe enough because they're supposed to be keeping a unit to prevent that flank maneuver from happening, but apparently I've just let it happen. So we're just going to keep pressing forward. There's the general. And okay, we're just going to pile him. Just going to pile him. And all my archers in the world can just shoot over the top and start demolishing them. All infantry, guard please. Guard mode, guard mode, guard mode. Got some cav back here. They could be used for something. Probably need to be used to keep these guys from getting this flank. So general, come around the side here. Come around this flank and sort us out. You, my good sirs, get yourselves over here. I'm quite happy having a chunking match. That doesn't bother me too much. Okay, very much in our favour, so they say. I'm happy to hear it, but I'm not sure I quite believe it. Templars need to go down. These crossbowmen are not what I want to see right now. Get yourselves into this. Get yourself over here. Defend those longbows. Longbows are everything. General is down to 12 already. Oh my, oh my, oh my. These longbows are glorious, glorious devils, if ever there were any. Okay, longbowmen. That's their longbowmen in a stupid position. Okay, you get yourselves forward. We've just got... Yeah, we've got some more of our archers over on this side and some crossbowmen as well. You also... Oh my god, the general's down to 2. The king is down to 2, ladies and gents. This is glorious. Shooting to the back of those guys. And our lads can start changing aim as soon as we kill him. There he goes! The king! Oh, lovely. Oh, isn't this glorious? And with that, they're going to start melting. Oh, this is just... Yeah, they are falling apart. They're falling apart. This has gone so much better than I ever could have imagined. Okay, it's victory. It's victory. No, we've killed him. We've killed him legitimately, and we will end the battle. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. King Edward has been slain, and that was a slaughter. That was his Crusading army right there. And we slaughtered it. Perth. I've never even seen Perth. Oh, no, that's Perth. Yes, I have seen Perth. I lied. This might be hard. I mean, I don't think we've repaired this, have we? No. We have some... Alright, Kate, we have some problems still. But, the death of Richard is... Wow, that's beautiful. We got the prince back there. Okay. He can make it, unfortunately, if we decide to attack Nottingham. Interesting. What do we do then? What do we do? Nottingham blocks the path. Actually, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now. This is where forts are beautiful. Get in the fort and block it up. Right, this is a fortress with 5 good units, but I think I have enough of my other stuff to do the job. No ram, 4 ladders, 2 towers. We'll outmaneuver them. Oh, this might just work, you know. Well, with lots of our plans in place, I think we're just about ready to leave it for the day, but Captain Kirk, of all people, will be heading into Newcastle upon Tyne. And I think we'll finish off the day with this Lord Simon himself to go down. I'm not sure how many family members the Alliance have, but we'll soon find out. In we go. As you might well imagine, this is a fairly simple procedure on this occasion, although there are quite a lot of heavy cav. They, of course, aren't going to bother defending the walls. We've had a little walk around so we can get the cleanest shot possible on them. Luckily, they are facing the other way. They don't consider us the rebels. They're the rebels in their mind, but no, they're the rubbish, fake rebels as far as I'm concerned. Although I do have a guide if you want to go and play as them yourself, because they can be quite interesting. Nonetheless, they are coming for the charge now, which means you need to run away! Run away! Do the run away? Anyone? Yeah, most of them have just about figured it out now. That's fine. Okay, we'll get them up here, and if we've got them engaged with the infantry, that is good news. Into the Siltram. That's what we want to see. And get these guys to sort of run up the side of them as much as possible. That'll be grand. Yeah, just kind of try and push through them a little bit. You guys are going to be less guardy, I would recommend, actually. You guys are still running up to that wall. That's fine by me. You guys can kind of somewhat hold position. Try and get forward, you silly numpties. Right. We're just going to see what we can do here. We've got a bit of a Shiltram at this front part here, but we've got a little bit of a surround on as well, which is kind of the idea I want. You guys can now hold. You've got them in a bit of an awkward situation. Anytime you guys want to get up on that wall, that'll be perfect. We are chunking them down slowly, but not anywhere near as quickly as I'd like, because we're losing a lot of these. Yeah, these guys got themselves a bit too out of position, unfortunately. You can see the difference of the units that are on guard mode here, can't you? They're just holding their ground and nothing more than that. The other lad pushed a bit too far forward. I mean, I was trying to get a little bit of a surround, see if I could do something, but they're just too weak for that job, honestly. They're very slowly working their way through 1 or 2 men at a time, but they're getting picked off quicker than they can kill us. Surely, yeah, the sheer numbers are doing their filthy, filthy work now, and we're chunking him down. The bolt's doing most of the work, I think, and it looks like he's going to stand until the very end. There he goes. King! King! See, this is why they're the rubbish rebels. We are the true rebels. We don't declare a king. No, 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 no. Anyway, let's just declare victory then. We've killed him. Lord Simon is gone. Simon de Montfort. And with that, of course, Newcastle falls under our control for Scotland. And are they still around? It didn't say they're destroyed, so presumably they still have York. Yeah, Yorkshire down here. Have we not actually seen York yet? Interesting. Fine. Well, they're not completely dead, sadly. And we can see Captain George over there. Interesting. We have plenty of troops here to hold. We have a little bit of money to spend as well. Oh, that's unfortunate for a lot of people around. Okay, well, we'll retrain over here. We could do a few extra men in hither and thither. And we'll just, yeah, we'll retrain what we can. Unfortunately, can't actually retrain those troops. We have some English billmen. What happened to Edinburgh? Is it English? It's 23% English, enough for some billmen. That's nice to see. Presumably, the recruitment pool is a little bit lower than others, but okay. Well, ladies and gents. This has been a magnificent, magnificent day. We defended up north at Glasgow and unpronounceable, which is beautiful, beautiful news. We have ourselves Glasgow free from attack, which means we can now head into Dumfries. Stirling might be quite tricky to hold on to, by the way. That's going to be a tough one next time, but assuming we can hold on, then we are in a very good position to now spend a bit of money, reinforce this region over here, really bolster up Stirling, and maybe start to push at the Scottish because we have our boats over here, and okay, we've got these guys in the way. We'll sink those lads. We've got enough to do it. We can actually get up to the Isle of Ely. We can grab our lads and move over to Arran very, very soon indeed. We have our troops over here. Ronan headed towards Downpatrick. We'll grab that. Trim. Or Meath even. Is that Trim? Yeah, it is. Yeah, the County Meath. Trim. Yeah, we can't really do anything about that. But with any luck, the lack of authority with a new king, I don't actually know who it is, but the new king has low authority. We might just be able to see a rebellion over there. That seems likely, I think. Cardiff will, of course, fall. That is no problem. And over in this part of the world, we can just continue to see what we can find as we head up the coast here. Okay, we've got Hull over there. Let's not worry about Hull. And, okay, we can try and find out what's going to York. York's too far inland to see from the sea, but we've got boats. We've got opportunities. Ahoy! I reckon we can start moving this guy towards the English at this point. I'm more interested in seeing what's going on over here. And the same... Okay, let's keep someone in this forest over here. We're going to keep a close eye on these guys, because if we take down Patrick and the English... Yeah, maybe they want to deal with this rebel over here. Maybe we can sweep in, take the fort while they run away, block the pass, and take the city. If it doesn't rebel, that's a good option. Okay, things are coming together beautifully. Beautifully. Ladies and gentlemen, this is as glorious a day as I think any could possibly be. For some reason, the last episode had like triple the views of the others, and I have no idea why, so maybe people will continue watching for this episode as things have gone completely insane. But next time we do have plenty to do with Nottingham ready to fall, with Gloucester ready to fall, and to be honest, frankly, the English pretty much ready to die. So we'll see how all of that goes. But for now, I will leave you, ladies and gents. I'm Thomas, this is Nerds to Human, and this has been our Britannia Rebels campaign. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Shoot the flames of death into their eyes.
Oh no, we're gonna die!
Coward, 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 coward.
Stop, sir! You're supposed to die!
Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away!
Our ballistas can actually shoot our own gates.
Okay, let's get on with this battle. Run away.